Alzheimer's disease affects a person's memory and thinking. Over 5 million Americans are currently living with this terrible disease, but the Alzheimer's Association is hoping that advancements in research will enhance care and eliminate the disease. Well, joining me today is Christy Koval, the Senior Director of Communications for Alzheimer's Association Connecticut Chapter, and William Koval, a chef consultant for 28 Degrees Boston, with a recipe and some tips for keeping our brain healthy. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you.
Christy, let's talk about the Maintain Your Brain program. What is that?
It's one of the programs that the Alzheimer's Association offers, and it's a presentation that we do in the community. And we talk about ways that people can remain engaged as we age, with diet, exercises, keeping socially engaged, as well as, just keeping your brain active.
William and Christy are brother and sister. Why was it so important for you to be part of this, William?
Well, we had a grandfather with Alzheimer's disease.
And so that was why you really wanted to be a part of this.
Absolutely.
What are we cooking today?
We are doing stone fruit with black pepper, mint, and Sauvignon.
And this is a healthy dish.
Very healthy.
We all know studies show that a good diet helps to lower the risk for Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm. Yes. These actually are farmer's market peaches, organic mint, lemon, lots of antioxidants. So we're going to be pairing.
A very simple recipe.
Very, very simple.
Very delicious.
Yes.
Okay, let's get it going.
Okay, first thing we have is white peaches, nectarines. Stone fruit means anything with a pit.
Okay.
I put in a bowl. We have some sugar. Just want to put a little sugar.
What was that, half a cup maybe there?
Just a little dusting of sugar. So probably a teaspoon. A teaspoon of lemon zest. Teaspoon of coarse black pepper. So you have sweetness, now you have a little acidity, and then you have some chopped mint. This is a chocolate mint, which is very pungent. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stir it up.
While you're mixing that up, Christy, let's talk about how a healthy heart equals a healthy brain.
Absolutely, and that's what we like to promote at the Alzheimer's Association. So when people call and say what we can do, we want people to live well as they age, and that does mean taking care of themselves, eating the right fruits and vegetables, remaining active, keeping their brain active, learning something new, and these, we do believe, will ward off the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease.
Very good. Now, William, what's our next step?
All right, we're going to put the egg. We're making our Sauvignon now, so we have 5 egg yolks.
So you separated that earlier.
Yes. We have a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1/4 cup of Marsala wine, and we're going to just whisk it over a double boiler, which is simmering water.
That's easy. Double boiler. If you don't have one of a double boiler, this is make your own.
And what this is going to do is, when you're steaming, the steam from the water is going to slowly cook the egg yolk. While we're whisking, we're putting a lot of air into it.
Christy, what other programs do you provide for Alzheimer's families?
We provide a number of programs throughout the state. We provide information and referral for families that need it. We have education and training, like our Maintain Your Brain program. We have a 24-hour helpline for families. We also run about 100 support groups throughout the state. And we also do advocacy.
We do have that 24-hour helpline number, and that number is 1-800-356-5502. That's 24 hours.
It is. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also like to encourage people to go on our website, which is alz.org/CT. Lots of new information on research, including our new initiative, which is the Alzheimer's Association Trial Match.
Now, William, this is really thickened up.
It's thickening up, and it's tripled in volume.
This is what the consistency
of the Sauvignon. So right after this, it takes about 4 to 7 minutes to do at home. We're going to take it off, and we put it on ice. So you put it on ice, and you continue.
What does that do?
This will cool it down very rapidly and thicken it up. So it will be the chilled Sauvignon. And then right after that, we're going to have a little sweetened whipped cream, which is about a 1/4 cup of sweetened whipped cream. And you just want to fold that into the Sauvignon.
In the fall season,
overall.
Your favorite time of the year to really cook up recipes, you say. Why is that?
Well, there's an abundance of crops in the local markets. Tomatoes are still in season. Peaches are still in season. You start to get your potatoes, all sorts of great produce. We're just going to assemble the dish now.
Okay.
So we have the fruit. It's mancerating, which is fruit. You macerate fruit and you marinate meat. So we have the peppers and the lemons. You can do this ahead of time. Always keep it at room temperature. So a little bit of this.
Now, Christy, you also have another event coming up, is the Memory Walk. There are 5 locations for the walk?
They are, and we are a donor-based organization, and Memory Walk is our largest annual fundraising event.
We have a photo right there.
Yeah, that was actually last year in our New Haven Walk. We have 5 locations on October 2nd and 3rd. Throughout the state, Kristen Cusado is our MC for our New Haven Walk, this year on October 3rd at Lighthouse Point Park. We also have walks on the 2nd in Enfield and Waterford, and then on the 3rd in Hartford at Bushnell Park and Norwalk.
And we want a lot more people to take part this year. The money goes to?
The money goes to support care programs and research for people with Alzheimer's disease.
Let's talk about the research. I know that there's so much going on, especially in our state.
There is, and there's been a lot of wonderful things that are happening, a lot of good progress on our website on alz.org/CT. There's a new site called the Research Center where people can click on the link and get all the latest in clinical information, diagnostics, and all sorts of things, as well as the trial match that I mentioned.
People really need to take part in these clinical trials. It's so important.
It's so critical to advancing research, really.
William, are we done here?
Yes, we are.
What do we do? You just put the...
Just dig in. So it's peaches. We just put the peaches in a nice... You can do a martini glass if you have one at home for a dinner party, or just a kind of a tumbler. Sauvignon on top and a little bit of chopped mint, and you're ready to go.
Well, I smell the mints. I'm going to taste a little bit right now. It tastes...
Smell it. It smells good.
Oh, I love the mint with it. It's delicious. And... right now we have the information for the Memory Walk. It's October 2nd and 3rd. Again, those 5 locations, Christy?
On the 2nd in Enfield and Waterford, and on October 3rd in Hartford, New Haven, and Norwalk.
Christy William, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
And coming up next, DJ Corey Myers tells us about her weight loss journey with Medical Weight Loss Centers when Connecticut Style returns.